Time now for What's Hot, when we talk about the stories that everybody's talking about.
We're joined by Susie Falk of the Falk Group Public Relations, and Brian Fraley is back with us. So our first topic today, international backlash against Russia's anti-gay propaganda law. There are calls for a boycott of the 2014 Winter Olympics in Russia, to gay bars in California that are planning vodka dumping protests.
Gay bars all over the world are planning vodka dumping
Yeah, people aren't too happy with Russia right now.
No, they're not. And, you know, I think the debate is, will the vodka dumping actually work to put some pressure on the government in Russia? And highly doubtful, but it certainly is raising awareness of an important issue, and I salute the people that are thinking that this is a good idea. However, there are two companies that produce this Stoli vodka, and one company is privately owned, doesn't have anything to do with the Russian government, based in Belgium, and I really sympathize for the company. I think what they should do is say, folks, don't dump the vodka, drink the vodka, and we'll give $1 for every bottle sold to the gay and lesbian rights groups in the country. So that's what I would do. I feel sorry for the company.
I mean, that's a good idea, because really protests here or around the world are not going to budge Russia.
Yeah, look, the private bar owners, they can do whatever they want, and they want to serve a form of protest and not serve that alcohol. That's fine. That's their choice. But the idea of boycotting the Olympics, I think we figured that out in the 80s, both you know, right and left, communists, capitalists, whatever, figured out not a good idea to involve the politics in the sports.
Well, and it's really unfair for those who've worked all their lives to achieve this goal.
And I think even some of the gay rights advocates are saying, let's not boycott the Olympics. Let's, you know, and there are gay athletes that are participating in the Olympics. So I think we should celebrate the Olympics and maybe, you know, write a lot of op-eds to the Russians. But
all right, thank you, Susie and Brian.
Coming up next, check out the tip on this bill. Does it seem low to you? What is that, a $5 tip on a
$74 bill?
Yep. What if we told you it's from an NFL star? We're going to explain why he's defending himself. More of What's Hot next.
And we go to a live picture from State Fair, and this is the Midway, going strong out there. The carnival rides have begun. State Fair opens 8 o'clock every morning, runs until about 11 o'clock at night. We'll be right back.
I'm Gene Miller, News Radio 620 WTMJ. We love Wisconsin, and we bring it to you like nobody else. We're the area's only 24-hour newsroom, so we always have you covered. We'll get you to work on time, and when the weather gets bad, we're at our best. The Packers, the Badgers, the Bucks, and the Brewers all call WTMJ home.
I could have hit stuff like that.
This is Wisconsin's radio station, News Radio 620 WTMJ.
With thousands of square feet in stock, priced as low as a week ago, you could buy today and have installed tomorrow at Carpetland USA, West Dallas and Racine.
From simple plumbing needs to full kitchen and bath remodels, there's one name you can trust: Horner. Horner Plumbing is the area's preferred plumber. Our master plumbers have been providing quality work and excellent service since 1969. And Colleen Horner Kitchen Bath Tile and Stone is your source for beautiful, quality products, including our exquisite line of tile. Plus, our design studio can take you from initial design to final installation. From basic plumbing to fabulous remodels and everything in between. It's Horner Plumbing and Colleen Horner Kitchen Bath Tile and Stone.
Sometimes bad things happen to good people. People get hurt, and it's not their fault. We hope this never happens to you or your loved ones, but if it does, you're not alone. Our law firm has been helping people get fair compensation for their injuries for over 75 years. That's experience you can count on.
Habish, Habish, and Rotier. Why choose anyone else?
Real ingredients. Taste for yourself.
Now, get Papa John's Sausage Sensation Pizza with 3 kinds of sausage and fresh sliced peppers and onions. Just $11 for a large, or choose any large pizza for just $1 more. Order online, on the phone, or on the app.
You don't have to be in front of your TV to watch today's TMJ4 News.
Watch our live stream online at tmj4.com. Presented by Gruber Law Offices.
Welcome back. We had a great day today. Temperatures near 80 degrees. We will be near 80 tomorrow, and then we may not see 80s for a while. Look at the 6 to 10-day outlook from Climate Prediction Center showing cooler than normal weather settling in as one cold front after another comes out of southern Canada. And you want to see their updated August outlook for temperatures below normal, covering all of Wisconsin down into northern Illinois, portions of Minnesota and Michigan. And that pattern is already shaping up around here, so we're going to see a lot of northwest jet stream and winds coming out of Canada and high pressure systems and air masses coming out of Canada also. But beautiful day today, 6 o'clock, about 74 degrees out at State Fair Park with partly cloudy skies. And for tomorrow, right around noon, we should already be up in the mid-70s. There is a small chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm, and that should be only in the morning hours up until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see there's still a lot of warm air out there, and with westerly winds, tomorrow we should be right around 80 once again, but those winds will shift to the northeast for the weekend, and that will start the cool down around here. 78 right now in Milwaukee, also in Racine, 73 Waukesha, West Bend, 75 Watertown, Fond du Lac holding at 77, likewise in Kenosha. And overnight tonight, comfortable once again. We've had a very beautiful, comfortable night, 62 in Milwaukee, 58 out in Waukesha and West Bend, also up in Fond du Lac, 59, Whitewater and Lake Geneva with 57, Burlington and in Beaver Dam. So we have just a couple of clouds. You can't hardly even pick them out. They're the stable variety cumulus clouds. Our weather is developing over Iowa and Nebraska, also into South Dakota. That could be moving in here late tonight. And you can see the computer model showing this is the southern low that we have to worry about. And you can see we're right on the northern edge of everything going on, and that could be an isolated shower or even in a thunderstorm, especially early in the morning tomorrow, and maybe a couple sprinkles into Friday. 78 with an isolated shower tomorrow early in Milwaukee, maybe near 80, 80 in Madison, 80 La Crosse. Everybody in that 78 to 80 degree range. Partly cloudy overnight tonight. A shower is possible very late, 62 degrees tomorrow. An isolated shower or thunderstorm, especially early in the day, 80 degrees on westerly winds. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, 57. Waukesha, 62 in the city. And for Saturday, most of the day looks very dry. A few sprinkles, though, are possible as we cool down to 74 degrees. And we cool down even further on Sunday with mostly sunny skies, 73. Mike and Courtney, you see any 80s for next week?
You know, I am only seeing that Friday 80, but nothing next week.
Yeah, next week, nothing but 70s, and that could be the trend for the rest
of the year.
Hopefully the year.
Then they'll just October in the mid-70s.
Yeah, then they'll just change our name to San Diego instead of Milwaukee. But
maybe not so much for August. Thanks,
Your job will get a lot less interesting. Thank you, John. Now more of what's hot.
Again, we're joined by Susie Falk and Brian Fraley. Our next topic today, New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees is clearing up a little controversy over this recent bill at a restaurant.
Notice the small tip, $3 on a $74 bill.
Well, it turns out that was for a takeout order. Brees posted on Twitter, "In case anyone still cares about this report, I tipped $3 on a takeout order. Had we sat down, it would have been 20%.
And this raises a couple questions. Should the restaurant employee have posted this bill? And how much should people tip on takeout? I'm confused by this one, too. I always struggle with the takeout. What do you tip?
Well, first of all, the restaurant worker should not have tweeted that receipt. I mean, that was completely unfair. I mean, I run a website. I understand how people want to get this stuff out, and it goes all over the place really quickly. And this was completely unfair. A $3 tip, first of all, on takeout, I don't care how much the order was. I mean, do you tip at takeout? Sometimes I do if I know the owner or if the service is particularly special, but
it wasn't clear that it was takeout originally, and I'm glad Drew Brees defended himself. And it's takeout, and usually it's the expediter at a restaurant or the hostess that's putting together the food. They get minimum wage. They're not getting $3 an hour and then tip. So he did, I think, what many of us do is tip 5–10% for takeout or delivery, and we tip 20% when we sit down. I totally defend Drew on this one.
Yeah, that was completely unfair. But it shows both the power and the dark side, frankly, of Twitter and this mass communication, this rapid stuff where a story can get out of control real quickly.
Yes, it's true. So what do we all tip on a takeout or delivery?
I think I do between 5 and 10%, but I always struggle with it.
Well, would you tip at McDonald's?
Good
no,
question.
I don't tip at McDonald's, but I don't.
Good
Darn
question.
it,
Right?
now I'm even more
Right?
confused, Brian.
On a drive-through, how about that? That'll complicate matters even more.
Yeah.
You know what though? There's no space to tip when you go.
Right.
When you go to McDonald's, there's not like a.
Yeah, throw your extra change in the Ronald McDonald House container.
You know, and the point of
That's a good
tipping is
idea.
to reward good service, correct? So I've tried to tip at fast food before; they won't take it. But you know,
right.
it's like here's an extra few bucks. Thanks for the good service, the good food, and I'll come back next time. So tip
right.
what you can.
Thanks, Susie and
You're
Brian.
welcome.
We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back.